Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ken with another episode of Elevate Daily. Today, I want to talk about overwhelm. Something that we all face from time to time. It hits every single one of us, excuse me, at one time or another. It's something that is so hard to escape from. And when it hits you, it's like a wave, or sometimes it feels like a ton of bricks, just like on your shoulders, crushing you under the weight. And it's like when it hits me, I want to pull my hair out. I want to hold my head in my hands, and sometimes I just want to cry because I don't know how I'm going to get everything done. And the problem I see with this is because I haven't taken the time to set myself up for my best shot at success. Too often I get a little bit overwhelmed, and I think, well, if I add this thing, that's going to help. But if you have a pile of bricks and they're not properly stacked up, excuse me, sorry about that. If you have a pile of bricks and they're not properly stacked up, and you keep adding another brick, maybe this brick will level it out. No, and you try to sit it up there nice and level, and then you add another brick. Well, maybe this one will help level it out. Maybe this one, and you add these bricks, and they're not properly stacked. No amount of adding bricks is going to stabilize the pile. You have to take the pile apart and start from the foundation. Start laying your bricks, stacking them level, making a nice stack. You got to have that solid foundation. And our life is the same way. If things are a little topsy-turvy, if they're not stable, if you don't have good systems in place to give you your best shot at achieving what you want to achieve, at succeeding, at getting things done in the proper manner, it's like taking a pile of bricks and just tossing them on top of each other, thinking that it's going to be a nice pile, a nice stack, and it's not. It never works out good. You have to start from the beginning and create systems that give you the best shot at achieving what it is you want to achieve. You have to set your schedule. Like, if you have something that has to be done, schedule a time for it. Write it in. Like, physically take a planner and write it in. I need to call so-and-so client at this time. And make sure you stick to that schedule. Do those things. So many people don't like they think they're limited by a schedule. But having that schedule and creating those habits actually empowers you. It frees you up to do the things that you need to do the other things. It makes so you don't have to try to keep track of all those things in your mind. If you create systems to get those things done, create systems in your business for meeting with clients, for creating the estimates, for sending things out, for following up, for completing the job, for sending the final invoices and getting the feedback from the clients, for keeping them happy. Create systems for all of those things. That will help as much as possible to eliminate that overwhelm. It's when you don't have those systems in place. For instance, for so long I've been a solopreneur. I've done everything myself, from meeting the clients to creating the estimates to sending the invoices and doing all the work, and everything was all on me. I'm in the process of expanding my business, and I'm learning how to create these systems to make so that to empower my team to do the work, to get things done right. And there's things that fall through the cracks because I'm still learning the best practices in that. But as I create these systems, it's going to make my life so much easier and so much better. So create the systems for your life. If there's an area where you're feeling overwhelmed, sit down, think about what it is that's overwhelming to you, and then create a system around that. Put it into a schedule or a time block, or figure out the best practices for getting that done, and then let it go. Let your mind rest. You have to create the systems and then let the systems work. Hope that helps. See you back on Monday.